The build and finish of the R7 Lite is quite impressive thanks to quality materials used in the construction. The body is made up of a single piece of aluminum that has undergone multiple polishing processes to give it a satin finish. The buttons feel equally premium and have good tactile feedback. Oppo has managed to keep the thickness of the phone down to 6.3 mm and it is fairly light too at 143 g. The display gets a 2.5D arc treatment, which means the edges are curved a bit for a smoother feel. In the front, we have a 5-inch HD Amoled display 720x1280, that's protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 3. The resolution is a bit low, when you consider that most offerings in this price bracket now sport full HD displays. Despite this, the pixel density is sufficiently high so you don't get any annoying jaggedness in text and icons. Color reproduction and sunlight legibility are also quite good. The volume rocker and power buttons are placed on opposite sides. The SIM and micro SD card tray sits on the right, while the headphone socket and micro USB port take their place on the top and bottom respectively. You get a notification LED hidden in the upper left corner. The capacitive buttons at the bottom are sadly not backlit. Around the back, we have a 13-megapixel primary shooter, a single LED flash and the speaker at the bottom. To avoid sound getting muffled, when the phone is placed on a flat surface, Oppo has added a tiny nub at the bottom which raises it slightly. The Oppo R7 Lite is very pocketable, which makes single-handed use possible most of the time. It's incredibly slim and feels very durable despite its dainty looks. The aluminum sides can be slippery but this can be circumvented with the bundled silicone case. It's a slim cover which is barely noticeable, and doesn't ruin the look of the phone. Also in the box are a charger, a data cable, a SIM ejector tool, manuals, and a headset. The phone is available in gold and silver but there's no option for a black front fascia. The core specifications are very much in line with the Moto 10 Play. You get an octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 615 SoC, 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of onboard storage, micro SD card support of up to 128 GB, and 4G LTE support. You also get Wi-Fi BGN, Bluetooth 4.0, USB OTG and GPS. There's no NFC or FM radio. The R7 Lite uses a hybrid dual SIM system so you can either have 2 SIM cards or 1 SIM and a micro SD. The Oppo R7 Lite runs ColorOS 2.1, which is a heavily modified Shine for Android 5.1.1 Lollipop. Not much has changed, visually at least, since we first saw it running on the Oppo N1. There are a ton of possible customizations, from transition effects to themes. The notifications shade also gets a new look, and in addition to the usual toggle switches, there's eye protection to reduce blue light output.